Mute yourself?
Me?
Yes, please.
How do you do that?
All right, I'll mute you then. Hold on. Making all that noise. All right. So we're just waiting for Mary now to get back situated.
Yep.
She's calling in.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, Mary.
Great. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, so the first order of business would be approval of the minutes for October 6th, 2020 meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second? Mary, I can see you.
I'll second.
Just wave
I
you.
can second.
No further discussion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, just want to make a note that November, December, and January, February, all those meetings were canceled. So this is our first meeting since October. Number one on the agenda is Dan Villox, if I said that right, Dan?
It's Veyer, but close enough.
Okay, what, Villu? How do you say it?
Veyer.
Veyer, wow.
Yeah, not even close. Yeah.
Okay, Wyoming Little League request use of Gowdy Park diamonds, Rhinefist Field diamond, and Great Woods Road Park diamond for Little League baseball and softball. That's from April 1st, 2021 to November 30th, 2021. Now, as a preface to everybody, April and Lisa, just to correct me, everybody has attended the special training that's necessary?
Correct.
Okay. Are there any concerns about number one?
No.
Okay, is there a motion to approve?
I'll motion.
Second.
Or any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
So Kevin is on now, just to let you guys know.
I see Kevin, I can. So Dan, I guess you're all set?
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Number two, Dan Johansson, Eastland Little League request use of Keeney Field diamonds and Clark Street Park diamond for Little League baseball and softball, April 1st, 2021, November 30th, 2021. And that's the same thing, no issues with that one?
Correct.
Okay, is there a motion to approve that one?
Motion to approve?
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, number three, this is John Smith, you said that is on rather than Dennis Mills.
Correct.
Lynn Shore Little League request to use Kylie Park diamonds for Little League baseball, April 1st, November 30th, 2021. That one's okay to go also?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion to approve?
So
I'll
moved.
motion.
We get motions and seconds all over the place. Okay, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. Number four, John Cronin, Pine Hill Little League requests Gallagher Park diamonds for Little League and softball, April 1st, November 30th, 2021.
So John is the new president of Pine Hill Little League.
Okay. Welcome,
Taking
John.
over the Avery's.
How you doing, John?
Big shoes to fill.
Okay. Okay, so there's no concerns with this one? If not, there's a motion. Somebody make a motion?
Motion to approve?
I'll motion.
Okay. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor? Aye.
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 Thank you, John. Good luck.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, Rich Contreras, Westland Little League, request use of Barry Park Diamonds for Little League Baseball, April 1st, November 30th. No issues with that one also, correct? Okay, is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Okay, second?
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Rich. Number 6.
Thank you, guys.
New England Youth Tackle Football, request use of Magnolia Park Field, Keeney Park Field, and McManus Field, April 1st to June 30th, 2021. Are there any concerns down there, Lisa, with construction down there at McManus?
No, no, we're all set.
Okay, so that nothing's gonna happen down there.
No issues for the summer. No.
Okay, so you guys are all set with that one, so is there a motion on that one?
Motion to approve?
Okay, there's a second?
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Thank you,
Aye.
Joel.
Aye.
Good luck. Number 7, Lennon Pena, Outlaws Tackle Football, request use of Barry Park Field, April 1st to June 30th, 2021. No issues on that one also? That's fine. Okay, is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Okay, motion by Kevin, second by Mary.
Mhm.
Mary Small, she must be making the second on that one.
We'll have to get into it. We'll have to figure out a rotation.
Yeah, we'll have to wave a hand
Okay.
or something like that. Okay, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 Number 8, Steve Murphy, Gannon Golf Course.
Mr.
The first-
Hey, Mr. Chairman, before we move on to the Gannon update, I mean, I
Yep.
didn't want to interrupt once we got into the rhythm, but could April and Lisa just briefly explain, I think, maybe for the people that are watching the meeting, what was involved in the training that the leagues participated in as part of the ongoing COVID mitigation efforts?
Sure. April, you want to do that?
Sure. So we did multiple meetings hosted by me and Michelle Desmarais, Department of Head of the Health Department. Between her, myself, Lisa, and Robin in the mayor's office, we come up with some, guidelines. They pulled from the CDC guidelines. They also pulled from the Lynn Public Schools guidelines. So basically create our own guidelines. A lot of back and forth and numbers and things that we could allow, spectators, concession stands, bathrooms. We touched on everything possible. It will be available, the updated version, Robin just sent over today. So that will be posted on the city's website. And it's just really her going through the guidelines. If anyone had any questions, if they had any other thoughts, because they're the ones who are in the sports, if they needed something different from us, or if they had any, any ideas or, things that we could possibly do. I know, like Pine Hill did a lot of talking about their opening day celebration. That was in question. Then there was a whole thing about concession stands because concession stands weren't originally on there. So we came up with, a grab and go system, no picnic tables. So it really was just like the breakdown of it all. Lisa was able to also get the sanitizers, one for every Little League right now. And then we're going to try to also get one for the other leagues. I have been in contact with the hall about face masks and hand sanitizer, being able to distribute that out to them also. But every day, the guidelines are changing, CDC is changing their rules. So it's going to be a constant update. It's going to be a lot of meetings throughout the year, throughout their seasons that they're going to have to attend, and they understand that. We ask for the most of, presidents, board members, coaches, the more the merrier, just so everyone has a complete understanding of the guidelines. And we had, in one meeting, I had over 100 people on the first meeting. So I think everybody, all meetings went very well, and we're going to continue to hold them as we continue to open up more and more sports and try to figure out a way to get these kids back out there.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, April.
Do you guys have any questions as a Parks Committee? I know I sent you guys the guidelines. Don't know if you guys reviewed them, had time to review them.
One thing I'd like to bring up, it's my understanding that the mayor's office is looking for someone to check on these operations in the different parks as things go forward. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's correct,
And
yes.
I guess, April, you've been the person that's been watching over this. So I guess that maybe it would be good that the Park Commission formally request that you be the person that is probably responsible is not the good word, but will oversee this compliance issue.
Yeah, that's fine. Lisa has provided me with a cell phone. So, because also on the guidelines, it has made, Michelle Desmarais has been overwhelmed with calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So trying to help relieve that on her. Myself and Rich Avery did take on, if anyone needs to call us at any time, has any concerns, has any, any positive cases that they do, contact us. So just to help out Michelle Desmarais on anything that she may need. So, yeah.
So to formalize this, I guess the commission should take a vote on that. Put forth the request. I don't know, how should we approach that? Drew, you got any thoughts on that?
I think in the form of a motion, maybe to designate, to designate that the DPW and sort of April and Lisa as the DPW representatives continue to oversee compliance of this effort and report back to the Park Commission or the Board of Park Commissioners on a regular basis.
Okay, so Drew, you put that's in the form of a motion, I trust?
That's in the form of a motion, yes.
Okay, because I wouldn't want to have to repeat that. Okay, so Drew has made a motion. Do we have a second on that?
Second.
Okay. Are there any further discussion on that motion? Does everybody understand what we're doing? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. Okay, number 8, Steve Murphy, Gannon Golf Course, Gannon update. We want to discuss first the BLW Engineers Incorporated for electrical service replacement. Steve, do you know about that?
Say that again, Steve?
Can you explain to us what this BLW Engineers Incorporated for electrical service replacement, what they're going to do up there?
Okay, we're looking at, right now, the power for the garage and the snack shack goes through the trees from the first T building down to the garage.
Yep.
I suggested that we add it to the trench. We're getting the new irrigation system starting this fall, hopefully. And they have unit pricing in there for pipe to carry the wire, so that Andy Hall wanted to make sure the electrical service that we brought down to the garage was correctly sized, and that's why he brought him in.
Do I remember correctly that there was an issue with the electrical to the golf cart shed a couple of years ago?
Yes, there was something blew up the one of the canisters up on the pole by the pump house that backflowed back into the cart garage, and we had a fire there on that panel.
Okay. So, Lisa, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have here somebody that does this have to go out to bid, what we're talking about? Does the Park Commission need to take a vote on this?
I would take a vote on it, yes.
Okay, so,
Even though it's under $10,000, I would still take a vote from the council, Park Commission.
so the
Yes.
proposal we have is, let me just look here for a second.
Electrical service.
That's
replacement.
BLW Engineers Incorporated. And they are going to provide construction documents for $4,000, bidding services for $1,150, and construction administration for $2,500. Will bring the total to $7,650. So the Park Commission is just going to formalize this with a vote?
Yes.
Okay, anybody have any questions about this? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
Second.
Are there any further questions? Everybody understand what's going on here?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to just
Mhm.
confirm that, that this bid meets the requirements of the purchasing agent, Lisa, and the law department. That
Correct.
just reflected, they've both signed off on this.
Okay. Okay, more questions? All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Okay, the last thing that I have to bring up is the golf course. It's my understanding that Commissioner Hall is not going to accept any of the bids for the irrigation system. They're going to rebid this. I'm not sure exactly what has to be done to rebid it, but
It happened that there's some confusion in the bid. The base bid was 1.7 million. That was the low bidder. And then they have contingencies for rock, and that's so much money per foot. And if you extrapolated that out, it comes to a lot more money for the low bidder.
Yeah.
So it was a little confusing. So they're going to have the designer put into a minimum. They want to rebid so he can put in a minimum of the rock and rock have to do.
Okay.
So apparently they're going to go out to bid quickly. I'd like to get, we had 3 qualified bidders. It's a very difficult job. Most of the contractors are already lined up for the fall. So I think it's very important to get this done quickly, get it out to bid, and get a contractor under bid, under a contract.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's well overdue.
Yep. Okay. Steve, what else is going on? When's the course going to open this year?
Okay, we're already open. We just opened this week. And we have, I guess last fall, you probably didn't know that we did some cart path paving. I can't remember the last meeting I was at. So we did paving on 2, 16, 8. And Andy had given me a budget and I was up for that. I had the 17th hole is prepped, and that's going to be another $10,000 to do the 17th cart path. So I don't know if we have to wait for Andy to propose it to you or how that would go.
Yes.
And then also keeping on line with spending money, still like to get the building needs to be painted very badly. So I think you have to approve some money for, out of that lockbox to, paint the clubhouse. And I would also suggest, I'm thinking the rock clause was $750,000. So if you push that out, we're probably at 2.5, 2.6 for the irrigation system plus the pump house. It's going to bring that up to about 2.7. I would like to bond like $3 million. Mike Bertino said you had the bonding capacity because of my $480,000 I pay you a year. That you pave the parking lot. The parking lot is in very difficult shape. So if you get finish up the cart path, finish the sprinkler system, get the building painted, all that, I think my job will be done.
Yep. Okay, well, somebody from the city side is going to need to bring us in some information about how this gets approached and cost estimates and all of that kind of stuff. I imagine Mike Donovan, it would probably start with him. He's in charge of the facilities, if I'm correct, I believe.
Lisa, has Mike Donovan given you prices yet on that, or is he?
No, he hasn't. I'll reach out to Mike this
Okay.
week.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
park commission's gonna need some documentation in front of us before we can approve anything, so.
Right, we had that meeting, as you know, with Mike Bertino and the attorney Lamana, and so those things were all talked about at that time.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bertino said there'd be no trouble bonding with the money that we're paying. So I think it'd be money well spent for you people. Set you up in the future. Next year, I don't know if everybody's aware, but we are doing a full audit. So, you would have a clear picture and be able to see where you're going for the next. Also, keeping in line with, since we haven't met so long, the membership is coming in now. We've got like 50 new members. But just as an aside on that, just to let you know, a lot of people think that the membership is what carries it. At Hillview, we don't have any members at Hillview, and our golf revenue and carts at Hillview was 1.8 million. At Gannon, I believe it was 1.6. So it's just something to keep in mind. I think at your next, when you go out to bid again, you're going to have to, rethink the rates. We are the cheapest around. Just giving you a little FYI.
Well, we do have provisions in there if the park commission deems that a rate increase would be appropriate, that there could be something worked out. I believe there was language in the lease about that.
Right. Yeah, I'm not looking for a rate increase.
Yeah, well, it's too late for this year, but
Checks in the mail. No, I understand that. No, I was just pointing out for your next bid.
yep. Okay,
Which I
that'll
think-
do it, Steve. Anything else?
Let's see, we're open. I got a new first tee or a starters building we had. I'll be trying to get that up this week. It's a portable building that we had built. Trying to get it set up so that people can come up and drop their bag off. Just trying to get a little more organized. We're going to start doing online tee times, I believe, starting May 15th. It's going to be a learning curve on that. And other than that, we're in great condition. The golf course came through the winter fabulous, and looking forward to getting going.
Great. Well, Steve, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So do I hang up now? How do I get out?
Yeah,
All right. Good night.
April will remove you.
All right.
April, are anything else for us to discuss? Did we miss anything?
I think that's it for the first meeting of the year.
Okay,
Right.
great. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll motion.
Okay. Second? We stand adjourned. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night, guys.
Take
Thank
care,
you. Have
buddy.
a good night.
Good luck
Bye.
on your seasons, everyone.
It's a difference. Going to want to work with ISD on that. And that's really part of the rationale why, we want to make sure that it's at least not happening in a way that's disruptive during the school day.
Okay, I know we already met the air quality standards. I was just wondering what the additional work being done.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Other questions from the members? Again, I'm looking for a motion to move this forward, to get the application in or apply for the ESSER funds. Is there a motion?
Mayor.
Member Nicholson.
Yeah, I'd like to put forward a motion to authorize the administration to apply for ESSER funds to make the needed HVAC improvements.
Second.
A second. Roll call is required.
Mr. Castellanos?
Yes.
Ms. Capola?
Yes.
Mr. Ford?
Yes.
Ms. Gately?
Yes.
Mr. Nicholson?
Yes.
Mr. Satterwhite?
Yes.
Mayor McGee?
Yes. Thank
Motion
you.
carries.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is an update on transition to in-person learning and the middle school waiver request. Dr. Tutwiler, would you like to work us through that, please?
Would. Give me 2 seconds here. Kim, how am I doing here?
Perfect.
Thank you. So just quickly, I wanted to take a little bit of time this evening to update you on where we stand with the expansion of in-person learning. Much of what you will see has already been shared with you, but there's a couple of shifts related to our plans, and one that we suspect will be welcome. We always start in the same place with a solid philosophical foundation. We've not departed from this thinking in our planning. We continue to prioritize student and staff physical and mental health, working diligently on providing an optimal learning experience. Communication is key always, but particularly in this context. And we've made a concerted effort to prioritize the needs of those who we struggle to meet the most in the remote learning format, which we are quickly moving out of. At our last meeting, we spoke at length about the updated DESE guidance released